Welcome back to Octavia Gaming. Today in Hero Wars Alliance, we're going to look at these events. We have the other side, we have Shadow Dance, and we have Eternal Guardians. As we look at other side, you notice that you have Shadow Dance and Eternal Guardians under the tabs. So the other two events allow you to get more of these everlasting coins that you can use in a shop and upgrade Octavia. So let's look at this for a minute. So you get some coins for logging in. This is like the third day. I'm a little behind, but there's some things I'm going to start to look at and pay attention to. You also are able to get these witches gifts in some of these tasks. This is going to be a spending of emeralds. You're going to be able to get coins for scoring VIP, for using energy, for getting Octavia up to level orange +4, which I'm at orange +3 right now. And then you have Shadow Dance and Eternal Guardians. So as you finish these different quest lines, you're going to be able to get these coins and be able to use in the shop. When we look at Shadow Dance, you're going to be able to get things for logging in. You're going to get them for scoring VIP. You're going to get them for opening heroic chests. You're going to get them for gaining activity points, for gaining Titanite in that dungeon run. And you're going to be able to get some coins for fighting in the arena and grand arena. So that's going to be 50. So when you look at this, some important things. These, the general souls complete every day. The heroic chest you can open, and once you get to 50, it's going to repeat. The guild activity points is only a one-time thing. Titanite's a one-time thing. And the cycle of success is also a one-time. So the heroic chest is the only one that's going to repeat on the Shadow Dance. Then we have Eternal Guardians. You're going to get some coins for logging in, for scoring VIP, for opening outland chests. And again, this is a repeatable task. After you complete a walkthrough, you complete some missions, and you're going to be able to take care of that. 150 missions is the total for your coins. And this is a non-repeatable task. The way up is going to be total chests in the tower, not a repeatable task. And the journey is going to be expeditions, also not a repeatable task, and those are daily things. So when you look at it here again, we completed several tasks. We're going to choose all those for Shadow Dance and Eternal Guardians. And so you should be able to have several coins right now in order to spend. You click on the cauldron. And here are the events that we have going on. Again, task for the coins. You can send gifts to your guild. This is that purchase you get where you receive some and your guildmates get some. There is a 4x emerald sale right now. There's discounted heroic chests. There's discounted artifact chests. Okay, so let's look at this shop. Now in this shop, you're going to be able to get this witch's gift. You say, what's in there? We have some skinstone chests, large skinstone chests, some gold, some runestones, sparks of power, artifact coins, bottled energy, artifact essence scroll, and metal chest, and a skin shop certificate. Those are all going to be in there. The eternity chest is going to have different fragments in it. These are going to be artifact fragments that you're going to be able to get for different heroes that are undead. Now, the Eternity Dolls are going to have the soul stones of the different undead heroes or eternity heroes. You can see them; they're all listed here. You can buy their actual soul stones right here, so you're going to be able to upgrade them if you don't have them to the ultimate star just yet. Then we get to where some other things you can spend some points on. So if it may be that you don't have Kira or Morgan or Phobos up to that the ultimate star, you can purchase them here. That would not be a bad buy, particularly if you're building a team that has Octavia in it. And 3 of the heroes that you're going to want to have with an Octavia team is going to be Corvus, Morgan, and Dante. Corvus, Morgan, and Dante. If you can maximize that team, that will help your efforts, and Iris as well. Iris goes good in that lineup. So you can get their soul stones here in this shop and be able to build that team. We have chaos cores. Those are really hard to get. The further you get in the game, that would be a good buy. You have rune stones. You get so many every single day, but you still need some artifact coins. You're going to need those in order to buy artifact fragments. We have the boxes. The only thing about these green, blue, violet, and orange boxes is that you do not get to choose the type of artifact fragment you get, just the color. Okay, so that's important to know. And then we have different items that Octavia needs in order to build her up to orange +4. You look at them, the blue ones. Many of these you can purchase already in shops, or you can purchase the items that go into making that. So that's something to look at. Same thing with the purple ones. Some of these you might want to look at about purchasing through this shop, but they're easier to get. They're not the hard to get items. But the orange items, all the orange items, are a little more difficult to get, and it just takes a lot of energy in order to get these from missions, tasks, and so you might look at getting any one of these. Some things in particular, the Mort's Map, Alchemist Set, Lycanthrope's Fang, you're going to need them over and over and over. Now, if you're saying, I don't like Octavia, she's not something I'm into, I'm not into dodge heroes, then that's fine. That's fine. You can use Lycanthrope's Fang, Lamort's Map, and Alchemist Set in most heroes, okay? So if you're not into Octavia, that's okay. You can still get items that will level up other heroes. Blue-plated armor and radiant armor are things in the other heroes we use. A lot of recent stars. It is really hard to get that unless you buy it through a shop. The same thing with Unity of Extremes. It just takes a really long time. And so the orange items are going to be good purchases throughout this event. If you're not interested in Octavia, at least look at getting one or two orange items that will help you build other heroes. You could go ahead and get the artifact boxes and hold them. We do have a tournament of power coming up. It is 5 days long, and this will help you, as well as the chaos cores, the rune stones, things of that nature. So just, if I was, what am I going to do? I like Octavia. I'm building an Octavia team. I'm kind of on the backside of it, but I want to use her. So I will look more at these orange items to see what I can get to maximize her. Now, again, as you look at Octavia, there's some things you want to really notice. She is a dodge hero, and not only is she a dodge hero, she helps other people with dodge. So you look here, her ultimate summons a huge mirror behind her allies for 6 seconds. While the mirror remains, damage is reflected back at the enemies every time an ally dodges. And so in that 6 seconds, the more dodging you have the more damage is reflected back. Notice it's built on a health stat. Again, we have Octavia applies a buff to furthest ally that she started the battle with, increasing their dodge for 6 seconds. Okay, and so if you have Dante at the beginning, or if you have someone like Corvus in the front, that will allow them to have some dodge there. And bonus to dodge is a physical damage buff. Moment of concentration applies a buff to all allies, increasing their armor penetration for 3 seconds. The same buff is also applied to an ally every time they dodge. You get it. Cannot be the target of skills and attacks, so as long as the allies that Octavia started the battle with are alive. When allies dodge any damage, both the guard and Octavia get extra energy. So she is a dodge hero who you want to put other dodge heroes with. You can use Aurora. Aurora will dodge, and she will give dodge with her artifact weapon. She may not be the best choice, but she is a choice to use. Heidi will do the same thing. Same thing with Dante. And so you have several heroes that will grant dodge to the whole team. And so you want to build teams that will do that type of thing because you want her to dodge often. Now, there are other dodge heroes like Yasmin, who does not necessarily give other people dodge, but if you increase her dodge, she will dodge more often, and thus you have more energy gain. So it's just a little harder to kill her. Octavia teams are able to be defeated, but it's really hard to hit them because they keep dodging. And so that energy gain and the extra damage that is given hurts opposing teams, especially physical teams. And so that will give you a hint on how to start countering a team like this. Okay, so because after all, you can't dodge magic. So when you look at this is Octavia. I like Octavia. I'm a little late, but you're at orange point 3. I know, but I'm still a little late to the game. Okay, guys. Do you use Octavia? Who do you use Octavia with? If you ask me, it's gonna be a Corvus, Morgan, Dante, Iris, Octavia. That's what you want to build because that seems to be the strongest one in the arena today. Now there may be other versions. Which one are you using? If you like videos like this, hit that like button. If you like events like this, let's talk about it. If you have a way to maximize the amount of things you get through an event like this, leave that down there as well. If you have questions about other heroes, leave them down in the comment section. Let's start that conversation. Let's help each other out. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button so you can get more videos like this. And until next time, we'll catch you in the arena.